creator of the Crossover Diet and the Healthy Meals Cookbook. The Crossover Diet is crossing over to a healthier diet from wherever you are right now. It's crossing over from high fats and high carbohydrates to healthier meal choices. Today I'm going to share with you the recipe for barbecue turkey meatballs. On your screen you will see all of the ingredients. You need 18 ounces of ground turkey, and the turkey, you have to experiment with that because there are different kinds of turkey, but just get a high quality brand and you should be okay. 2 cups converted brown rice, 3 tablespoons minced onions, 3 tablespoons of green pepper minced, 1 cup of barbecue sauce, 1/2 cup of vegetable milk, 2 tablespoons of ketchup, a 1/4 cup of egg substitute or 2 egg whites, whichever you prefer, 1 tablespoon of Worcestershire sauce, non-hydrogenated oil spray, 1 tablespoon of natural herb blend, 1 teaspoon of garlic powder, a 1/2 teaspoon of liquid aminos, and black pepper to taste. First we're going to put the turkey in a medium-sized mixing bowl. We're going to add the Worcestershire sauce, and then we're going to add the herb blend. And after we add the herb blend, we're going to add the garlic powder. And we're going to then add the liquid aminos. Now this is the Bragg's liquid aminos. This is what we have as a salt substitute as well as a sea salt. The difference is that the sodium content in this liquid aminos is even less than the sea salt. So we're going to add just a 1/2 teaspoon of this liquid aminos to this recipe. And like I said, you can use the sea salt if you wish. You don't have to use this, but it's kind of reminds you of soy sauce. Okay, now after you put everything together, then you just take with a fork and you just mix this up. And once you've mixed this up and you just blend it good, it's nice and soft here, then we're going to add the minced onion, and we said 3 tablespoons of that. This has been pre-minced, and you can use a food processor or you can mince them yourself by hand. That's 2, and we'll do 3. Okay. Now we'll do the same thing with the green pepper. 1, 2, and 3. That's just about 3 for the green pepper. Now you can mix this, blend this in as well, and then you add in a dish. We're going to add the eggs. In this case, I'm going to just do the egg whites instead of the egg substitute. You break the egg, and of course just take out the egg white. And we'll just toss the other. And if this happens to you, just take it right out and continue on. Okay, now we're going to beat this egg white. Now, just as long as it's thoroughly beaten, it doesn't have to be foamy. You just beat it until it's mixed well. Then you add the milk, and we will beat that. Now you can put the ketchup, which is, we're going to put 2 tablespoons. You can put that right in the milk mixture, or you can put it right directly into the bowl. It really doesn't matter either way. For today's sake, let's just put it right in the bowl. It's 1, and we'll put 2. Okay. Now we're going to blend in the milk mixture and stirring it with a fork. Now you will notice that this mixture will be won't be quite as firm as some of the other meat products, because you want it nice and light and fluffy so that they will make really nice meatballs. So we mix this all together. Now, the next thing we're going to do is we're going to put some oil in our skillet or fry pan, whichever you want to call it. Okay. Now, in your skillet, we're going to put 2 tablespoons of oil. You can use either olive oil or canola oil. Both of them are almost 0 saturated fat, which is great when you're trying to watch your fat content. So we're going to put 1, 2 tablespoons in. If you want to cut down even more, you can use the spray as well. So either way, and we'll just coat the bottom of the skillet with this. And as we've turned it on here, now the mixture is quite soft, and you take a tablespoon and you take a spoon up, and within your hands you can just form the meatballs. You can also, if you do not want to do that, you can just kind of form it in the bowl, take it, and then you just place it in the skillet. And so that they won't burn, you use a kind of a medium heat setting for this. And we'll put them all on. Now the object is to cook this almost all the way, but it doesn't have to be totally cooked, because we're going to put it in the oven for another 5 or 10 minutes. So we will brown these. And then after we have browned them, we're going to place them in a dish. Now, once these are browned nicely on both sides, we're going to take a cup of barbecue sauce. We're going to put these in a dish and take a cup of barbecue sauce, and we're going to pour it all over it and put it in the oven for about 5 to 10 minutes. You put your barbecue sauce on. Then you take and you put a cover on, and we'll place this in the oven. Depending on your oven temperature, it won't hurt if it's in there at least 15 minutes as well. Okay, we're going to take our meatballs out of the oven, and we'll place them on this board here. Now, the rice has already been cooked to package directions, and you can cook that first and put it aside while you're preparing your meatballs. And we'll take off the top so that you can see the finished product. Don't they look delicious? So, what we do is we put the rice on the plate, and then we put the meatballs over them. So we'll get some rice out. And this is whole grain rice now, the brown rice. And you can cook it to different consistencies by adding more or less water. If the package direction calls for a certain amount of water and you think it's a little bit coarse, then add more water and it'll soften the rice. But this is about right. And then we will add the meatballs. And we'll put a little sauce on there as well. Okay, and there you go.